Welcome back, riders. I am here at a very damp Hansa Park near Sierksdorf, I believe, Europe, Germany. First ever European vlog, so that's awesome. Hansa Park, never been here before. It rained a lot last night. It's like very, very, very lightly drizzling right now. It's only supposed to rain for like another hour or two, and then I'm clear after that. So the time is currently 9:49. The park opens at 10, but the park used to open at 9, but the rides would open at 10. So I don't know if that means the rides are going to open at 11 or not, but parking lot doesn't look that bad. So hopefully we get all these credits. Bunch of rides on Kärnan. Let's do it. All right, I've made it in before 10 o'clock. Not sure if there's any ropes or anything. There's a bunch of people standing around, even outside the entrance. So, I don't know, very un-American-like, I guess. Everyone be sprinting somewhere, but I have no idea where I'm going. I know I'm supposed to do the Gerstlauer family coaster first, but I have no idea where it is. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It is so quiet. I can't believe they, opened the park. At least the pathways before the park. This is so eerie. There it is. Oh my gosh. So the time is currently 9:57. I'm not anticipating these rides are gonna open at 10. I haven't seen a single one cycle. So I don't really feel like waiting an hour in a line that's not even open for any ride really. So I'm just gonna walk around and try to get a lay of the land here. But so far, it's beautiful. Okay, I found the entrance for Schlang von Midgard. I feel like I'm gonna butcher everything on this trip pretty much, but no signs of life. Time is currently 9:59, so I guess I could be first for the day, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna open at 10. Line is open, but again, I don't know if that means it's actually ready to go or not, so I'm gonna sit here. I got a good view of Kärnan and the little family Gerstlauer I want to do, so if I see either one of them open, guess I'll run there. All right, two things I want to talk about as I stand outside Kärnan. One, this thing is massive. I feel like the drop tower makes it look small, but standing under here, wow. Two, throughout all my life, this is late, I don't know, but I'm gonna do that family Gerstlauer. Okay, I did the Midgard roller coaster. Pretty fun little Gerstlauer. It's got a little pre-lift show sequence. You go around twice. Some decent forces. A lot of it's all over water. Whole thing was themed. Really great. So, thumbs up for me. Kärnan is open. Let's do it. I can't stop smiling. Really, I'm like shedding tears, and I'm gonna go ahead and blame it on the sunscreen, but I don't actually think it's just sunscreen. The first surprise. You know, when most people say like, oh, this coaster's got a surprise, usually it's the same thing. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil other coasters, but you know what I'm talking about. That was not what I was expecting. Not at all. The last surprise, I didn't know about that either. That one's, I guess, less rare of a surprise, but that was still awesome and definitely caught me off guard. The theming, the package overall, fantastic coaster. Absolutely fantastic. I did row 2 on the left. I didn't even think it was that rough. I know some people complain about that. I didn't think it was that bad. I think there was worse Kurosawas out there. So huge thumbs up for me. It's taking all the willpower I have not to get back in line, because there is no line, but I gotta get all the other credits. So, but absolutely floored, shocked. The coaster itself, I guess I should talk about that, like layout wise and stuff. Pretty good. I think there is a little bit of a lull kind of towards the end here, but once you hit the brakes and hit that second surprise, that kind of makes up for it. But the first few elements, like the drop, I don't even know what you call this thing, and then some of the first like outward leg turns and stuff are really good. So I have no idea where I'm gonna rank this, but it's fantastic. I really loved it. Okay, so just a quick update. I accidentally made Kärnan my 650th credit. I had no idea that my next coaster was going to be a milestone coaster. I was hardly paying attention. It ended up being Kärnan, so it worked out, but crazy. I didn't even know that. Welcome back to this episode of Dan Has No Idea Where He's Going. I'm trying to find the little Preston and Barbieri kids coaster. I think it's somewhere towards the front. I don't know for sure though. The Wild Mouse was closed when I walked by, so I know. I was kind of saving Nessie for last. I heard the ops and the lines are really good on that one. I haven't even seen Flug von Novgorod yet. I maybe should have done a little more research on like the park layout and stuff, but the drop tower is right there. I definitely want to do that, but I should probably get credits first, so if I can find them at least. It's almost hard to even tell like what's open or not, because it's so quiet here. The crowd level seems low. Obviously I've never been here, so I can't tell you that. It's not like the weather is really a deterring factor, at least in my eyes. It is a Friday today. I think school's in session. I don't know, but it seems like neither of these two coasters are open, so we'll figure it out. Mom, can we go to Phantasialand? No, we have Phantasialand at home. Phantasialand at home. So I found Flug von Novgorod. Still no sights of that Preston Barbieri. Nessie is open. But yeah, we're just going through this together, I guess. So somehow I made a giant circle, because that's Kärnan. I'm sure there's probably a faster way to get where I'm going. I don't even know where I'm going, but... Oh, actually, that might be it. I found it, I think. Oh, it's closed. Whatever ride this is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I wasn't planning on doing Flug von Novgorod next, but I was walking by the entrance, so might as well, I guess. Never mind, there actually is a line, so maybe I should kind of strategize here, get a game plan for these kiddies before the lines pick up. They might be running only one train. I've only seen it cycle once. I don't know, but I need to find these other credits fast. I 100% just did a full lap around the park unintentionally without riding anything. Very nice. Okay, I just got off a Crazy Mind, but not without some effort and hardship. I am 6'2". Do not sit in the back row if you are tall like me. I went in the single rider line and I immediately got put in row 2, and I couldn't even move the restraint an inch because my knees were right in front of it. And they tried telling me to like try to slide my knees to the, the side or something, and maybe that's when being too big was a little bit of an issue, because even then I couldn't push it down. But they said there was more room in the front, so to try the front. But then I had to wait in line for the front because single rider is, they fill empty seats. So the wait wasn't that bad, probably like 10 minutes. It wasn't super comfortable in the front, but definitely manageable. So that was kind of weird, but at least we got it. I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's a Vekoma roller skater here, credit I need. It hasn't been opened yet today. I'm wondering if it's because it's raining and it's got wheels as a lift, but the wheels are like semi-covered. So that's kind of interesting, but it has been closed, so I'll have to keep circling back throughout the day. So I was filming some off-ride for Nessie, and I pretty much timed like a cycle with Highlander perfectly, so I figured why not, it's a walk-on. I'll just get on real quick. And I'm really glad I did, because I was gonna save that for later. At 1 o'clock they start a super tilt, so I guess up until 1 o'clock there's just tilt, and then starting at 1 o'clock they have super tilt. So that was great. I loved how long the ride was, both the ascent and descent. Onboard audio, the views, absolutely fantastic. You're right on the Baltic Sea. It is absolutely beautiful. The drop itself was good. I wouldn't say it was great, but it also lasts a long time without being like super forceless too. So one of my favorites, I gotta say. I don't have a ranking of drop towers. I probably couldn't tell you what my favorite is right now off the top of my head, but that was a really good one. Everything is so beautiful here. It's themed well. Really liking it here so far overall. Okay, I just saw this. That is not Loch Ness Monster. That is Figment. We go get Country Bear Jamborees. Mom, no, we have Country Bear Jamboree at home. Country Bear Jamboree at home. Okay, so the Vekoma roller skater is still down. This has at least moved, doesn't look open. So all I have left beyond those two is Novgorod going around right now. It definitely seems like they're on 2 trains now, if they weren't earlier. So that's good. Let's go check it out. The line started right about here when I came by earlier, so this is looking a lot better. Okay, I just did 4 rides on Flug von Novgorod. So they have a single rider line, but it starts like midway through the queue. But the queue is so short that
there essentially like is no split or merge right now. So I just went ahead and did it 4 times while it was a little shorter. Punchy little Gersauer, I like it. I didn't even know about the entire second half. So that was really cool, and what a nice surprise, except I feel like I should have known that one maybe, but oh well. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. The launch is great. It starts so quick. I'm not talking like acceleration. I'm talking like it starts immediately after you do something I don't want to spoil. But that was great. The theming is great too. The dispatch sequence is awesome. Unfortunately, I did try filming one, and they either asked me nicely to stop or yelled at me to stop. I don't know. I don't speak German. It was obvious they did not want me doing that, but that's all right. I don't know where I'm at right now. They got a moose on a loose with guns, which I heard I need to do. So maybe since I'm walking past it, now's the time. But still no life on those 2 credits, or at least I haven't seen the Vekoma roller skater in a little bit. So I was heading to Kärnan, but I don't know, maybe I should do this ride while I'm here, I guess. Okay, I did pony post, and you know, people recommended I do it, and I knew about it going in, and that still exceeded expectations. It was a lot of fun and a lot of practical effects, which were really cool. Some of them even got you a little wet, so I wasn't a fan of those, obviously. But no, that was actually really cute, and I would like that kind of like adaptation, you know, with a bunch of others. That'd be cool. So I'm walking by this ride again, and all its beauty. I just noticed all these flowers and stuff, they light up. It looks like they're setting some up, so I don't know if it's always like this, they always have these out, but it looks like at some point they're gonna light up, which is awesome. We have life! So I'm doing a mini marathon on Flughafen Novgorod, waiting for this to open. There is someone working in the station. Maybe not working, it's not maintenance or anything, it's just a regular employee standing there. But just waiting. So I actually totally forgot up until like 20 minutes ago. Preston and Barbieri, that's who made Draken at Energylandia, which was an awful credit for me. Like, talk about legitimate pain for me being bigger and taller. So now I'm actually kind of scared. It does seem like a different model. Maybe, I don't know if the cars are any different or not, but now I'm actually not, I mean, not that I was really ever looking forward to it, but now I'm really not looking forward to it. This is a queue for a ride, by the way. Oh, look at this, that's nuts. Look at this view. I don't even know where I'm at in the park. I stumbled on this area, but what a nice view of the Baltic Sea. Just got off my second ride on Kärnan. I got the front row that time. That was great. Even better than I remember this morning. So definitely want to try to ride it more and, you know, ride it for most of the rest of the day. But it is a half-hour line right now, so that's kind of picking up a little bit. And I'm going to go check on these other 2 credits I need. I am not looking forward to this, but one and done, right? Okay, I did the Preston and Barbieri kiddie coaster. Not nearly as bad at all, really, than Draken at Energylandia. I don't know if they're different trains or not, or maybe I finessed my way like better this time or something. I don't know. Getting in, super easy during the ride, not painful at all. Getting out was a little bit of a hiccup just with my knees and the lap bar, but it wasn't nearly as bad as Draken overall. So thumbs up. Just got off my 5th ride today on Flughafen Novgorod. It's a great ride, don't get me wrong, but that single rider line is dangerous because it's pretty much immediate boarding, which it's like immediate boarding for a pretty good coaster or 30-45 minutes for a really, really great coaster. Obviously, I want to focus on Kärnan today, but it's tough when Flughafen Novgorod is a walk-on. So, but yeah, I just did my 5th ride, as I said. I'm gonna go check out that Vekoma roller skater. I haven't seen it like just at all, so I can't even check on it from afar. Something in my eye there. So we're gonna swing by there, and then I don't know. It's past 1, so maybe I could do super tilt. Besides the roller skater, there really isn't anything else here that I'm aware of that I want to do. That little pony ride was one of them, and then Highlander. But other than that, and all the coasters, I don't think there's anything else here to do. So the time is currently 1:31, so a little over 4 hours, right, to do whatever I want. I just did Royal Scotsman, which is the roller skater. That was actually pretty fun. The train has smoke effects, very cool. And then that's probably the longest roller skater I've been on. So big thumbs up for me, and that marks park completion for me for credits.
So here in the middle of the park, unfortunately, I am here the year before they add a new roller coaster. Got this big crane here. If the camera wants to focus, thank you very much. Guess what? It's another Gerstlauer. This park must have a fantastic relationship with Gerstlauer. It's a Gerstlauer family coaster, so just missing out, but guess we'll have to come back. Oh darn. Okay, so I just got off Highlander past 1 o'clock, so, or 1300 maybe I should say. So tilt versus super tilt. I knew before today this was a tilting drop tower, so I thought that meant you were going to be tilted when you dropped. When I rode before 1 o'clock, you went all the way to the top, then you tilted, and then you went upright, and then you dropped. Past 1 o'clock, you drop tilted. So I thought super tilt meant after my first ride, it was going to tilt more, but then still go upright. But past 1 o'clock, you actually drop tilted. So yeah, that was kind of freaky. Kind of giving it some more thought. I mean, besides Tower of Terror, that might be my favorite drop tower. I think some of those like taller Intamins, like Zumanjaro, rest in peace, Lex Luthor, I think I like those drops more, but this has onboard audio. It's nearly as tall, it almost feels like. And the drop is just forever. Like your feet, excuse me, they're just wheeling around and stuff. I really, really like it. So yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I just did 2 more rides on Kärnan. The lottery was really in my odds. I got the back row first and then back row last. So really good. That last ride, I was graying hard after the drop, and it occurred to me I have not drank a single thing today. Yeah, so might want to get on that. But yeah, enjoying my time. Time's currently 3:10, a little less than 3 hours left in the park. The line for Kärnan is decreasing pretty much every time I ride it, so that is good. I'm gonna go over to Novgorod. I kind of want to get that to 10 rides just so it can make my everything I rode 10 or more times this year video. So I'm gonna try to do that, and then hopefully when I'm done with that, the line for Kärnan's even shorter. So over here by the super pretty ride, they have this random pathway. So let's go check it out. So actually I remember hearing about this. So I believe down here, this is like the resort. So anyone staying on resort for Hansa Park, they they stay here, and then they come up this elevator to enter the park. So very cool. So we're all the way on the other side. I don't know if you can see it. There's train tracks. So there's a train stop somewhere around here. But yeah, this is cool. So never mind on Novgorod. The line is actually like way past where the split is for single rider line. So it's not like this isn't a ride worth waiting for, but it's just if I'm going to be waiting a similar time between this and Kärnan, why not do Kärnan? So I kind of would like to do it one more time before I leave, but that time is not right now. I'm gonna grab a little footage. It's really nice out, not as rainy as this morning and stuff, and I don't have a lot of shots of Novgorod, so I'll get some shots and then move on. Okay, I might have to tap into this. I have never seen cookie dough in an amusement park. Here's a bit of a different angle for the new for 2026 Gerstlauer. They have a lot of footers in already. And then over here that I'm panning over to now is a big underground tunnel. Or at least it looks like it's going to be. So that's cool. All right, the time is currently 4:58, just a little bit over an hour. They do close lines somewhat early sometimes. So not sure if that's gonna happen or not with Kärnan. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on it now just in case. Hopefully multiple rides. So not right now, but for my last ride on Kärnan, I finally saw they have a wait time posted. And ever since then, I've seen the most specific numbers. I've seen 32, 28, and right now it's 22. So I don't know why, but okay. All right, I did 2 more rides on Kärnan to end out the day here. So good, I had to buy a shirt. Throughout the day, even the layout kind of grew on me as I was running faster. I still think the last 2 turns before the brake run are a little weak and kind of sluggish, but the rest of the ride really warmed up. So it's a great coaster, and I'm really glad I made it out here to Hansa Park to experience Kärnan and everything else as a whole. I'm so glad I came into this park
without knowing like any of the surprises. I didn't know anything like the second half of Novgorod. I didn't know the surprises on Kärnan, and it's beautiful here. It's a great place. Definitely come out if you guys can. Northeast Germany, right on the Baltic Sea. Definitely recommend it. But that's going to do it for day one. This European little coaster vacay. Tomorrow is Hansa Park. See you there. Push down, pull up. Exit to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and go have the greatest day yet. Choo choo, bye.